It happened in a single heartbeat. One moment, the world slept beneath glaciers and snowcaps, and the next, every shard of ice was gone. From the poles to the peaks, from freezers to frozen seas, everything solid turned liquid at once. The sound was not a roar, but a silence so deep it swallowed every other noise. A silence before the flood. Within seconds, coastlines disappeared. The Arctic Ocean surged across northern continents, swallowing tundra and forest. Antarctica's white crown collapsed, releasing waves taller than skyscrapers. Rivers overflowed, mountains bled waterfalls, and entire cities vanished beneath walls of rushing water. At first, humanity believed it was a glitch in nature, a momentary fever of the planet. But as the hours passed, the truth became clear. The world had changed its state of being. The age of ice was over. Permanently. Oceans rose hundreds of meters. The equator became a steaming band of storms, and the polar regions, once frozen deserts, turned into deep, endless seas. Clouds thickened, rain fell without pause, and humidity wrapped the earth like a feverish breath. Survivors fled to the highest peaks, turning mountain ranges into floating islands of civilization. The Himalayas became crowded with makeshift cities built on the bones of ancient monasteries. Mount Kilimanjaro, once snow-capped, now stood naked and black, surrounded by boiling rain. The disappearance of ice unleashed ancient secrets. From melting permafrost came the bodies of extinct animals and dormant microbes that remembered a world before humans. Strange diseases spread through the wet air, mutating faster than medicine could keep up. The planet began to recycle its forgotten past. Without polar reflection, the Earth absorbed more sunlight. Temperatures soared, storms became permanent, and night no longer brought relief. Oceans expanded into one endless churning sea, gray, warm, and alive with strange new ecosystems. Humanity adapted. Floating laboratories replaced cities. People farmed plankton and bred fish in colossal domes that drifted with the currents. The new generation grew up never having seen snow, only hearing tales of frozen water from elders who described it as white rain that stayed still. But deep beneath the waves, old ice cores, those that had once recorded the history of the planet, were gone forever. The story of Earth's memory had been erased in an instant. One day, when the floods finally calmed, survivors gathered on a floating platform to watch the horizon. Steam rose from the endless water, glowing orange under the sun. There were no poles anymore, no seasons, only the pulse of heat and rain. And in that moment, as they stared into the vastness, they realized something profound. The world was not ending. It was rebooting. Life would begin again, not in frost and cold, but in warmth and water. The last of the ice was gone, but in the shimmer of the new sea, the Earth was already dreaming of what would come next.